The past few days, I've been experimenting with something that is different than what I typically do, right? So I gave myself 10 minutes maybe just to sit down, right? And to be quiet and to think positively, right? To not do all this woo woo like positive affirmations, bro, but like truly just sit down and be positive with myself. Envision my future, envision who I am today, right? And for the past few months, bro, trading's been really, really weird, right? It's been rough. To be real, it's been rough, right? I was able to request my first payout October, trading my old strategy, and then soon after that, I figured out that that model wasn't made for me, right? Struggled for months and months on end. I was trading the model for an entire year. That's just a quick story to keep it short, right? And now I'm starting this new model about a month in, and it's been a process, right? Just like any other model, right? You start a model, it's going to be a little rough at first, especially if you're only trading one specific model for an entire year and then switch over. It's going to be a little different, right? So I am finally getting to the point now where I'm improving, right? And I'm actually seeing results. But with that being said, last week, right, and even the weeks prior to that, I've been only trading this model for like 3 weeks now, 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. And in these past weeks, I've been hesitating a lot, right? I've been hesitating my trades and not trusting in myself, not being confident. And that's just something, bro, that I've always struggled with, right? Y'all may not see it, but confidence is something that I've struggled with my entire childhood. And even though I work out, even though I'm fit, even though I'm absolutely ripped, even though I have God by my side, I still struggle with my confidence a little bit, bro. I look at some people, some specific people. I look at myself, not to sound egotistical, but better than a lot of people, or more ahead than a lot of people, because I am, right? I am ahead of 99% of people, especially my age, right? But, I'm not trying to be egotistical in saying that, but at the same time, there's people out there that I know that are doing better than me, the 1% people, right? People who I'm around with who are doing so much better than me. And I kind of put them on a pedestal. I put them on a pedestal because they're profitable, because they're making consistent money. And I haven't done that yet, right? I'm not making consistent money from this yet. Yeah, I've created this hierarchy, and I've put profitability on top, right? I've put profitability on this pedestal, thinking that, eventually I'll get there. But that's completely wrong. I need to be there now. I need to be there now. I need to be that profitable person now. I need to be that confident person now. Right? Because, you have to be the person that you want to become. Right? So how can I say, I know next month is going to be the month my life changes. I know next month is going to be a month where things start clicking. I start being more confident in my trades. I'm taking better trades, this and that. Right? I need to be that person now. Right? And that's what I realized over this weekend, bro, is that these past like probably 2 weeks, I've gotten better. Like last week was the first week. Profitable backtesting stats like 75% win rate, 80% win rate, sessions. I truly things truly just clicked, right? So last week, pretty much the only week I'm really gonna think about or talk about me not being confident, even though I had those stats, right? Last week I was actually getting things together, figuring things out in my backtesting, and in my live trading. What happened? I started hesitating. I started hesitating a lot. I started to not be confident. I was not confident in myself at all. So with that being said, going into this weekend, I was like, bro, I really need to change the way that I think. I really need to change the way that I think about myself, right? My confidence. Because, again, the past few months, bro, I've been going into like each and every single trading week super negative. I tell myself, oh, this week's going to be an amazing week. Oh, this week. But I don't really grasp what I'm saying. If that makes any sense, right? I don't really grasp what I'm saying. I'm just saying to say it. To say, oh, I'm being positive. I'm being positive. When in reality, I'm not really taking hold of what I'm saying. Really thinking and processing what I'm saying through. And that's the issue. So, again, I've for the past few months, bro, and this weekend as well, when I close my eyes and I have just some time to think, bro, I think negatively, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm probably, I literally just envision myself hitting stop loss, losing another trade, still struggling a month from now. And that's when I was like, dude, things need to change. Things need to change. So what I did on, I think Saturday or Sunday, I literally had 10 or 15 minutes to just sit there and just positively think. So I gave myself 10 or 15 minutes to just sit and think, right? And just be positive, right? And in doing that, after doing it, bro, like my mood changed like that. My mood changed like that because of 10 minutes of envisioning my future, envisioning who I am now, envisioning myself being a confident trader, right? Going into the new week, envisioning myself profitable, right? Envisioning myself profitable today, not next week, not the week after, this week, today, right? And in doing so, the past few days of me telling myself I'm profitable right now, I'm confident right now, I've performed so much better in the live markets. I've hesitated way, way less, and I've actually gotten the optimal trades every single day. So, I have some. We'll see how the rest of the week goes, but I'm very confident that I'm really gonna crush it. I'm like now is the time. Like I'm truly gonna crush it now, right? I just needed to kind of get that last little mental block out of the way, bro. Like that hesitation was just really, really killing me, and that negativity was really, really killing me. So I just learned every single day now to have a thing on my task list where 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day to sit and think, envision my future, envision the man that I want to be, and be that person now. Be that person now. Not later, not a week ago, not a week later, not a month later, right now. So, I can continue to touch up on this topic, going into the next few weeks, because again, I truly believe that things are really, really going to change from here on out. I've already had the profitable stats back testing, and I'm already picking up pretty quickly on this model a month in. Figuring out again like what works for me, what doesn't, and yeah, bro, like I really, really like this style. So going into these next few weeks, bro, I really do believe that I'll be able to get at least like 1 or 2 payouts, right? I'll be back on the track to consistently requesting out payouts. And Lord willing, bro, Lord willing. But no matter what happens, I believe that I am that profitable person now. I will continue to, talk to you boys about being positive, right? And I'll continue to reinforce positivity to you boys because it is so important. Being negative every single day, even just like letting just small negative thoughts into your mind, bro, and like it can really take you somewhere dark, right? And it can lead to a habit of going to the negative thought when something happens, right? Because that's like I'm kind of yapping at this point, bro. But the last point I'll say is I'm doing this to revert my thinking to positive, right? To positive reinforcement and to rid of the habit of negative thinking. Because so much of the time I'll have a negative experience. I'll have a loss. I'll have, just something go wrong. And the first thing I think of is the most negative thing. Oh, what if this continues going on? Like, what am I going to do? This and that, this and that. When I need to, by default, think of something positive. Revert that negativity that most people will think, oh, this sucks, to something positive. Oh, I'm learning this. I'm taking a loss. I'm not gonna get mad and like, oh, bro, like why did I just take that? Instead, I'm like, oh, bro, okay, next time, tomorrow, I'm gonna bang out TP. This week I'm gonna bang out TP. I'm gonna learn from this lesson I'm gonna take it, right? I need to default. I used to be very, very positive. I need to default back to that positive thinking. So the only way to do that, I believe, is trusting in God. Obviously, giving this to God, right, and practicing every single day and just sitting and just thinking and just trying to be positive, right? Trying to reflect, trying to think, give myself some time to really envision the man that I want to become. So appreciate y'all boys for watching this video all the way to the end. But yeah, crazy announcement, boys. We are now affiliated with MFFU, My Fund Futures. A lot of you boys have been asking for me to get affiliated with them since y'all like to trade their platform. So make sure y'all use code BRYSON, code Bryson at checkout on MFFU, Tradeify, Alpha Futures, across the best firms. But yeah, other than that, boys, we're running a giveaway, 250K accounts for Alpha Futures. So if you want to enter, make sure that you peep my Instagram stories today. As well as we're going to be holding a live event with profitable speakers, right? Live speakers for y'all to do Q&As and explain his journey and a bunch of cool stuff. So that'll be on Friday, and then afterwards, on the live call in the Discord. Be created. It's down in the description. It's completely free. After the call, we'll do the winners. We'll do the announcement for the giveaway winners. So whoever won the 250K accounts will be announced. So if y'all want to enter, again, check my Instagram stories. I'll be posting about it today. But other than that, boys, I will see y'all Friday, hopefully. Peace out.